We saw our moms go through shit with our dads. You're talking about, oh, well, you're never gonna get married. Okay, my mom got married and she served my dad hands and feet and she ended up divorcing him because she was sick of his ass.
Because
it's only so much you can take.
It's not even just take. You just get tired. You get burnt out for constantly having to care for someone like they're your child.
Literally, I do not remember my mom ever eating.
Which is
she cooked dinner for my mom, for my dad, for my sister, and for me. And I can't recall a moment when my mom sat down to eat because she was eating while cooking for us because she didn't have the time. You think that I'm gonna do that?
That's sad. As a child, looking at your phone, that's sad to witness.
You need to understand why I'm such a savage and why I'm so angry. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, I have a boyfriend that understands, that's considerate of me, that knows that if I cook and sometimes I want to serve him, I'll serve him. Right. But sometimes when I say, yo, the food is ready, come get it, he has no problem.
He knows what that means.
And then after that, he goes and washes the dishes to help me out.
Because it's an equal partnership. One hand washes the other. It's not give, and then you just take. That's not how it works.
Well, what happened? I thought that they were talking about how these women were so submissive, how they were getting all of this. This is what they want, right? But this woman said this is why she's so angry and she's a savage. This is what she says. And now I understand why the passport bros are tired on this land. Because what they're wanting is they're wanting a mat, not a mate. And they're going from community to community, burning all of these bridges and finding out that women have choices, women have options, and they have autonomy.
Now, you're probably saying, why are you stitching this, Taylor? I'm Black, Mexican, and Filipino. I was raised in a Hispanic household. Yes, I'm Latina, so I don't want to hear it. So, ponte trucha, because you have to understand this. I grew up watching a grandmother, okay? My grandpa was a truck driver, working long hours. My grandma would wake up every morning earlier to make sure he had breakfast. And when he came home, every single day there was a hot cooked meal. So when I hear you guys complaining, I don't get it, because you guys get to choose to stay home, correct? I feel like if you have an equal 50-50 relationship, I'm not talking about you. It's a whole different ballgame in that. Now, if you guys are going equal, what she's saying applies. Help each other out. But if you're staying at home all day long and the person's taking care of you, paying for everything, they're at work all day long. So when they come home, they're tired. He has a duty and a job, and so do you. Well, I'm not understanding what's going lost in this generation. Men are doing their part, but yet women don't want to do their part. It's giving lazy. And the one thing that I really want to add to this, that I'm tripping out about a lot of women, so you're saying men have to, do the dishes and help you and do all this extra stuff, right? So when he needs help with the bills, are you giving him half of the rent? Are you helping too? That's what I thought. So be quiet with this. I can't speak for all women, but I've seen the way my mom was, and she took advantage of my stepdad. She overdid things with him, didn't appreciate him, and he worked, and every single day she would literally complain, bitch, whatever. But my mom was also very heavy into drugs. So when I hear women say that, I watched my mom take advantage of somebody. So you guys seen a whole different thing. Maybe that's the reason why I view men the way that I do. Maybe that's why you view men the way you do. Understand? Guys, when we make videos, please understand, a lot of people are talking about their perspective and the things they grew up around. I've had a lot of positive men in my life. A lot of women haven't. You see how she's angry and full of hate towards men? I don't feel that. So I can never relate. Make sense? So with that being said, it bothers me watching videos like this because women want men to come in the kitchen, help them, and do all this stuff. But you guys never want to participate with men. Are you going to go out there and get a job? Are you going to go out there and pitch in for the bills? When he's not working for a little bit, are you going to go ahead and work? That's what I thought. So that's why I'm not understanding why you guys do stuff like that. And then to me, washing the dishes ain't nothing. Y'all, if you see me, I meal prep a lot. I cook every single day for myself. I literally clean every single day at my house. I like to, tidy things up. And then I'll do like a deep clean maybe twice a week or whatever. When it comes to cleaning, I was raised in a Latina household. That's what I was taught. So I'm used to this. It's normal to me. So when I hear women complaining about this, it trips me out. Because some of us are lazy and some of us are not. Some of us don't mind taking care of a man, and some of you do. Now, I'm not sitting here, I'm not bashing her at all, by all means, because that's what she wants to do. She's entitled. If she wants to feel she's tired and she wants a man to help her out, that's fine. That's her as a woman. I will never, discredit her, especially because she wasn't being disrespectful. But me as a woman, I understand my role. I understand when a man puts a ring on my finger, and even before that, if I decide to be with a man, right? and I get with him. Say he wants to take care of all the bills and take care of me. Oh, I know my job. I know to be cleaning up the house. I have how many hours a day? Hours in the day, but while he's at work, I can clean, I can meal prep, I can bake, I can whatever, and I can still put myself together. So when he comes home, he can have something nice to look at. But again, see how our mindsets are different? I'm a person who knows put in work. Put in work gets you that ring. Put in work gets you that man. Put in work makes a healthy relationship. Y'all have this, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm not your slave. I'm not your maid. Okay, then. That's the type of relationship you guys are going to ride out with. You know how many men I've been with that appreciated the things I've done for them? I'm not understanding why, like, women don't grasp this. Like, I'm not understanding, y'all. Like, I would much rather cook and clean than go out and work. Like, really think about that, y'all. And I know some men aren't even giving you the whole, like, pay for everything type of thing. But if you do have those options, I don't understand about the complaining, especially if you don't got kids yet. Like, I don't got kids yet, you guys, so I'm, like, perfectly fine with cleaning and stuff like that. But I know damn well if I had kids, I know myself. I'm not going to have kids until I'm ready. Why am I going to put myself in a situation that I know is going to be hard? Stop getting into marriages thinking it's going to be easy. Stop having children if you think it's going to be a walk in the park. Guys, these things are hard work. It's a constant thing you have to do. And yes, I'm not saying, I will never say that, man, you have to do all this. There's some times where you might be sick and you might want him to cook for you. So yes, I would want a man to know how to cook or be self-sufficient. And I'm the same way. If my man was to lose his job, I don't mind working for a little while. That's why I'm okay with stuff like that. But again, ladies, I have never been in a relationship where a man didn't want to help me with certain things. Like, guys, I'm not understanding what's happening. I don't know if you're too naggy, if you're disrespectful. Like, you must be screaming at him to wash dishes or get the fuck. Men don't listen to that. I feel like women don't tell the full story sometimes. And I'm not saying her, I'm just saying in general. Because guys that I've been around with or been in relationships with, guys, I'd be washing dishes and they come and help me. Hey, you need me to throw the trash? You need me to do this? It trips me out that, like, what kind of guys are you getting with? Take your time and pick these dudes. Go to their house, see if they're clean. It's the same women that go, oh, he had a dookie stains in his chones. Oh, and you're dating him? The fact that women even say this shit. Take your time and pick your dude, dog. Don't fucking get in a relationship 3 months in, 5 months in. That's why you guys are like this. You can see, I'm telling you, if you don't have a man who's ambitious in all aspects and is a go-getter, like if you see me, like even the way I talk, I'm like this. If you were to see me in my daily life, guys, I'm a workaholic. I'm everything. I love to cook. I love to this. I got that from my grandma. I think it's a culture thing. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that I was raised with a woman like her because no offense, my mom, I'm so glad I don't have the traits that my mom does. I might have her anger, her mouth sometimes, but like the good feminine qualities that I have, the cooking, the cleaning, the catering, the wanting to hold you and, nurture you, that's all from my fucking grandma. I love you, grandma, so much. Oh my God, you my ride or die. But ladies, all real shit, like for real, don't get into these relationships and these marriages thinking it's going to be a walk in the park. Once you realize something's going to be tough, you'll be writing that shit out like a pro, I promise you. You make life what you want it. Like, amplify things or handle them. Like, think about that. Who's going to be yelling and arguing over dishes? I can just clean them, get them over with. Hey, babe, you know what? A simple, I'm tired. Can you help me? Simple. All the screaming and yelling and all this stuff, I'm not trying to be like my mom. I'm sorry. I'm trying to live a better life and a positive one at that. Sorry, ladies, but I don't agree with this. And the one bringing up the passport bros and all that, y'all need to stop with that shit that they're using them or that this and that. Just because y'all got used and abused in your shit don't mean that everybody's using. Ladies, you guys have a tainted view of men, and I'm starting to see that. It's projection, constant projection. Like even now, I don't say all women are crap, all women are this. You guys categorize men, and it's annoying. Like, dude, do better. There's women out here, men, who love to cook, love to suck it. Please, don't go to women who complain about this shit, because these are all cost-free things, especially if a man's paying for you. Oh my God, it takes 5 fucking minutes to wash the dishes, at least in my eyes. Scrub them up. If you're cleaning dishes as soon as you're done making food, you'll be good. But again, don't listen to me. I'm a pick me.